Let's see. My ass needs to actually make the stream post still. Let's see. Okay. Hi all. Welcome to the stream. I had to make my post so I couldn't actually read my chat until now. I had my controller unplugged because I was on a voice call just a little bit before streaming, and the PS5 controller it doesn't usually do this, but for some reason right now it was making the Q pop sound for every time I registered for a duty or got a limit break in Final Fantasy, and I had to unplug it because for some reason my controller just really wanted the attention. Dario, welcome. Let's see. Alright, we got the goods. Hope y'all are doing good tonight. I would have streamed a little bit earlier, but oh, that's a problem. Or is it? Yippee! Alright. I wonder if I'm gonna have to fight another one of those. That has to be the last Metroid, right? Maybe? Probably not. That has to be the last Metroid, he said. A complete fool. There's more? God, how long is this area? This area is so suspicious. What's the point of this room? Okay, so I do know that I have one more Metroid left, but what is with this room? God, this reminds me of how much I hate the freaking like Samus Returns being like, oh, what if the Metroids ran away from you? Like, I think that most of the stuff I have issues with that game is just minor nitpicks that are kind of, you can't, they're kind of to be expected. But the whole, like, oh, Metroid's running away from you is just genuinely unforgivable, I think. B. Okay, I'm still missing one then. I wonder where the last one is. Okay, I was already here. Interesting. Normally I would wait for the earthquake, but sometimes it's like... Last time, I believe, the game kind of did it at weird delayed times, so I wasn't 100% sure if I had actually gotten it until a little bit later. Come on. I will say it at least makes more sense, like the whole kind of Chozo Temple thing in the remake version. Really? I think it makes more sense, like, if you just view it as, that's just what the Chozo designed it to be. I don't know. Like, at least it makes some sense to me. Oh, okay. Here it's just like, wow, why is there an earthquake every time you kill these things, and it's unrelated to really anything? Okay, there we go. Annoying ass hidden area. Genuinely, there's like, part of me even wonders how anybody would find this. Right. I'm a huge fan of just the forbidden extra jump that you get from, like, just taking damage. That's actually one of my favorite parts about this game, is it's so... You just get, like, damage boosting to do a double jump is just a movement tech you can do, I guess. Damn it all. Okay, that means I think there must be something on the other side of the top of this room. This game isn't necessarily immune to the whole, like, copy-pasted room thing. Wait. Hmm. There's no way there's anything up here. I just felt like doing this. Like, there physically couldn't be anything up here. The game's not that badly designed. I'm more just curious. Sometimes I just like getting up to places because I can. I should say it before I do something else dumb like that. It's just the need to stim by going to places that you shouldn't be. Love it so much. Like, there's something funny about just like, yeah, there's nothing here, but the satisfaction of me being someplace where I'm not really supposed to be is enough. Like, boundary breaking is pretty fun too, but I just like when just like games aren't quite tightly made enough, or like they're made pretty well, but you can still just kind of still exploit some things to kind of be inbounds, but in a way that, you know, they wouldn't expect. I love abuse. I love like abusing platforming tech so much. This is mildly unsettling. I love that just uncomfortable droning sound in the background. It's definitely an interesting look. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels more ominous and dark. I heavily prefer this to like that annoying like sand area that you get the grappling beam in Samus Returns. Unfortunately, I think this is where the levels. I think this is where the levels start getting a bit more confusing. I really want to be out of this area. Like, I don't know if it's the music is freaking me out, but I just don't think I want to be here. Oh, cool. Well, I have to say, like, this... People would always... I always hear people say the, like, oh, like, the music in Metroid is very alien and, like, concerning. But, like, the music in Metroid 1 is still music. Like, I don't know, there's, like, a discernible melody to all of these songs. Even something as kind of sporadic and kind of nerve-wracking as, like, Ridley's theme. Or even Turian. Here, this is just, like, it's not even music at this point, and I think it's more deeply upsetting because of that. Ooh. Already? Well, alright. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's so unsettling. It's just the fear of like this like weird ambient background noise really kind of just locks in the whole feeling of just fear of the unknown. I'm just gonna go until we find another save room. There probably has to be one around here somewhere. There we go. Alright, now it's time to start suffering by fighting Ridley. Yippee! Alright. Let's actually get into this. I don't know how long of a stream it's going to be tonight necessarily, but I'm really hoping I can at least beat Ridley today, because yeah, it would really suck if I just spent, like, 3 hours on this and it didn't really amount to anything. The thing I just don't like about it. Alright, that's what I was gonna do first. I'm going to up my chances of getting somewhere on this fight by going to the Valhalla and trying to see if I can get an energy tank early. Normally, I wouldn't really try and, be eager to get any extra energy tanks, but I'm definitely going to need this. This boss is long and annoying, and even having just one more use of hyper mode is going to be a lot. It's going to help me in the long run. Besides, it'll give me something to actually do in the start of the video, the stream. Like, I'm not so much about, like, necessarily have it. My only thing is I just don't want to have a stream that only consists of a boss fight and doesn't even have, like, a resolution. Like, that's the thing that was frustrating me about Yozora, is, like, it felt so unsatisfying to just do, like, a freaking 3-hour, like, stream. Not really have much progression and then just end it right there. Well, hey, it could be worse. You could accidentally delete your save file on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. That might be the single worst game that I've ever deleted. Had to replay for a dumb reason like that. Not to mention that Kingdom Hearts games just have really bad handling with save files, anyways. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 has a worse save feature than, like, Sonic Adventure did in the late 1990s. Like, if Sonic Adventure had Kingdom Hearts save files, you'd have to save, like, 6 different files, each for each of the 6 characters, and then you'd have to make another save file just to make Supersonic. But watch out, don't save over any of your other save files because it's going to ruin your chance to actually play Supersonic. So this is pretty much just the end game area. I just need to. After I beat Ridley, I'm still gonna need to find all the fuel cells I need to beat this area. But before that, I really need an extra energy tank, and I think I know where one might be. So I went in here and then died once. So I'm gonna just make this quick because I don't really want to be here any longer than I have to be. I hate this area. Right. Oh, you're right. Well, maybe people just really want to see a tiny Metroid. Tiny Metroid stream. I hate this area so much. Let's see. I really need to up my game for my mashing. Um. Yeah, let's see. I think this is a dead end. There we go. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if I even need these, because I feel like they're starting to kind of fall out of favor. Well, I think they've already missiles in this game kind of just aren't that good. It kind of pains me to say it, but they just kind of, yeah. Where is she putting these things? All right. It would have been so funny if I somehow got stuck there. Damn, those crazy guys. Ow. Okay. Bastards. more of you? Okay, I believe after this I should have another energy tank. I think. I really hope. Never mind. Did you want to make a? Did you want to have a little quirky little race with the worst upgrade in the game? Okay, where in the world did that put me? I hate those things. Oh, yippee. Okay, thank God. Really needed that. Leave me alone. Yeah, what is with the loading times in this area? Okay, that is where I stop. I believe up here I'm gonna have to fight another, like, boss. But for now I have what I came here for, so... Alright. It's funny how this place still doesn't fill me with quite the same amount of dread as, you know, the game down there. Like, this is a bit unsettling, but I'm more just concerned about the loading times than the actual danger of the area. Although the area is not dangerous. But I'm also not feeling like, oh man, I'm so gonna get killed here. Leave me alone. The Sonic later, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Well, I mean, there's a flip for you. Alright, now that I have another energy tank, I can actually go and fight the next boss. This might take a while, but... let's see. I'm still a little bit concerned because I don't have all of the energy tanks. I probably could have them all by now. There's very few areas I actually can't get to. The only thing I really need is the final like hyper mode upgrade right now until I'm gonna be able to get to everywhere. But even that, I'm pretty sure I can get to like 99% of the places in the game right now. I'm just gonna like save an extra time. Alright. I'm not watching your intro yet again. Come on. Oh, fuck. Yippee. I wish I didn't lose an extra energy tank from that, ironically, but... Alright. Alright, perfect. Fuck. Not perfect. dummy. Ah, god damn it. I really need to get 100% accuracy on that, because that's probably one of the freest moves he has to actually punish him on. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Very much not perfect, but like, we take what we can get here. Alright. Alright. I wonder. Well, it appears we're at a stalemate here. Alright. I can pull this off. I wonder. It does work. And that's a bad move. Okay, so there's potential for using Death Ball. This may actually, the Death Ball may actually be my way to success. If I can reach it, if I can reach like, um, a good saturation of phase on, like if I can reach, the corrupted mode, and then like maybe try and get as much like damage off of him with purely the Death Ball, I might actually be able to like get through this. Okay, I think I have a strategy now. Alright. Alright, clean start. God, this boss takes so fucking long. Alright. Good start. Bad start. Okay, I'm actually in a really good position right now. I don't care about these anymore. I'll take some damage, but it's ultimately it gets to be really hard to punish. So I think it's ultimately not really worth my time or my energy. Like I'll take less damage from just taking that hit than I would from wasting half an energy tank and just not getting the punish. Okay, that's really good. God damn. All right, we're gaming. We're gaming now. Okay, so I have a lot of energy tanks to actually throw around at him. If I have to power through this, I very well might, because like if I get hit, then I'm just gonna be losing more energy tanks. I might as well use them trying to just brute force him down. I'll get your ass down here. Okay, fucking asshole. Come on. Why am I even risking that, honestly? Ah, you bastard. Okay, I should have enough to take him down in one good run. I think we got this, chat. Maybe. That was a more aggressive bombing that I've seen him do before, so... Oh, you're done for. Yippee! I did it! Oh, God. Well, that happened a lot faster than I thought it would. Alright, EB. Why is everything? Why do these things have to be so disgusting? God. Whatever. Mother. Thank goodness. I was worried I was going to be stuck on this whole stream. Well, that's far away. I'm down. Alright, let's go back and do that. I believe it should be here. should save, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, where am I going then? Okay, second floor to the command station. Okay, that's a pretty straightforward line. Early to stop making that noise. I guess I'm just tired. I went to a sushi place today and ate like 5 rolls of sushi, as one does. All right. I wonder if this really won't be that big of a path after all. It looked like it was gonna be like freaking 10 or 20 rooms away, but is it gonna be as simple as just taking me directly to it? Today's stream will not reach the end of the game, but I'm probably gonna try and go back and try and backtrack and see what kind of things I can get throughout the game. Okay. Hmm. Terrifying.
Samus, it seems command codes are needed to gain control of the Leviathan. We have detected
Right. I forgot. I knew that the Valhalla is important for one part, like some point of the game. I just forgot that you need to do it to make progress here.
We have received new data from AU-217. A planet was detected at the epicenter from where the Leviathan telemetry originated. We have named this planet Phase.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back. All right, I think I'm gonna have to start with the freaking like the first like planet with all the Federation stuff. I haven't went there since the beginning of the game. You've you backtrack to the other places a little bit here and there, but like that place has practically been untouched by me, and there's probably some stuff there. So okay, let's see. Save and enter ship. All right, let's. I believe it's Norian. So many places around here that I still haven't even explored, so I'm gonna guess if there's any fuel cells, or at least one or if not two of them are maybe here. Let's see. All right. Holy crap, Griffin? Like the Peter?
Welcome back, Samus. We're in the middle of major repairs due to
Okay. Yeah, there's this whole wing of the area that I just never went to. looks like this one also has like a ice missile door. I believe I didn't get that until the freaking Rio, so...
I'm busy right now. Can we talk later?
Alright.
Good day, Samus. You may want to rethink it. The area beyond this door is overrun with spent phazon from the initial pirate invasion. The locking
Cool.
mechanism was damaged and is currently inoperable. It is scheduled for repairs, but I'm not surprised the welding engineers haven't gotten around to fixing it yet.
Damn, that's crazy, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna forcefully fix that for you, I guess. In a moment. In a moment, I just gotta break something around here. The sad part is I really don't care about most of the upgrades that could be around here, but also I don't know if there's gonna be any, like, energy tanks that I haven't gotten yet, which could persuade me to actually go other places around here. Yeah, I actually beat Ridley. Thankfully it went by. I got past the second phase with only like 4 energy tanks down, and was able to use pretty much the rest of them to just kind of brute force them. This game really like promotes like being very aggro with your hyper mode, even in this mode. And it's like, even though I really don't want to spend energy, it ends up just being the best option. And I always forget that because I'm just like, oh, well, I want to make sure I'm not using too much of it. But then it ends up being that you'll end up just taking more damage by not using hyper mode. It's really weird, honestly. Like, you would think that hyper mode would be like this. I sort of wish that hyper mode was like a separate resource aside from your energy, because then you'd have some, you know, reason to actually play skillfully while, you know, also getting to use it. Because you pretty much just the strategy of this game is just go hyper mode, tank through everything because you physically can't take damage, and then just, you know, blow everything up. Like, I do like the idea that getting hit with hyper mode extends it, but it would be cooler if there were more enemies that did phazon like element damage, and then like that was be how you like got more time with hyper mode. I don't know how to describe it. This game is very interesting. I like the concept of hyper mode, but it's very clear. It becomes very clear early on that the best weapon in the game is just the standard like hyper mode charge shot. Nothing even comes close in any capacity. I wonder what this is. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm actually really curious about this for some reason. Let's see. Metroid Prime 3 special access codes. Oh, they're like dev secrets. They're like dev secret messages. I think you can put. I think you punch them into the the control panel on your ship, and that's how you get something. I wonder if that's where that freaking one message, like the Project Red is nearing completion or something, ended up happening. Whatever, go my phase on. Like, it's so funny that yeah, Biden Blast, exactly. Like, it's so funny that even the phase-on missile kind of isn't really super great. Like, the phase-on missile doesn't even actually seek onto enemies. Like, part of the thing that I think makes the Super Missile so good in Metroid Prime 1 and 2 is the fact that the Super Missile really just has, like, ridiculous, like, homing potential. Like, it has better homing potential than the Wave Beam, which is literally designed to be homing. But here, missiles just kind of don't... Like, missiles have the perk of being able to... You know, they can seek in on things, but you know, you don't really need that when you just have this. Like, you can't miss an enemy with this. Like, if you miss an enemy with that shot, then you know that's like a big skill issue. All right, let me swap over. Whoa. Okay. Apparently space, the same bar I used to activate my timer, also ends up activating the colors. Alright. It could be down here though. It seems like it's like gonna be like a freaking another upgrade. I see. I'm gonna be honest, this seems like it's a downgrade from Wave, but I'm gonna trust in the process, I guess. It seemed to do a lot of damage at least, so. I wonder if each shot actually has a unique hitbox. In Super Metroid, technically this phaser is more of less menacing. The Spacer is just in Metroid, in Super Metroid, the Spacer is technically just a single shot that just happens to be really wide, and even though it looks like 3 shots. They actually fixed this in like Metroid Fusion, but even then, you know. Good grief. In all honesty, I actually kind of like this arena though. Like, it's a lot of the encounters you end up with in Metroid, with Metroids in this game are very uncomfortable, but like not in a bad way per se. Like, I'm not like, oh, this is a shit game because it's putting me in awkward spots that make you have to actually rethink how you're gonna approach that thing. It's so funny because that's not even a deterrent. You could just technically just flat out do a wall jump in that room if you wanted to. Like that, like peak room design, I think. Ah, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, the spider ball, like, the spider ball, even though it's very archaic design-wise, like, even though it feels like it lends itself to a very archaic kind of level design, it feels so good to use. Like, it practically feels like you could just maneuver around in you know, Morph Ball alone. Wait, is that an energy tank? Ooh. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good place to stop for now. Let's see. Let's swap back. Make sure I'm not playing Tiny Metroid. I don't know, like, at first I was reconsidering playing playing Metroid 2 at all here. I've kind of grown to respect it a lot more because of the time I've spent playing it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, Metroid 2 really kind of beats your ass, so getting any sort of help or any sort of free refill. And I mean, the game does give you some refills here and there, so I can't complain. But getting an energy tank means a lot more when you'll only get like 5 of them throughout the course of the game. There's 6 total, I believe, but you can only hold up to 5, so... Meanwhile, I still have 2 I need to get here, because I don't think I can afford to go into this with less than maximum energy tanks. Now, if I want to do this the dev intended way, I can go to Skytown. Oh god. I can go to Skytown and, like, unlock the, like, scanning thing that lets me see every single item location in every world. Or I could simply just look up... Oh god, this thing? You fight this 3 things over the course of the campaign? Come on. Yeah, I wouldn't call it willingly going to Skytown, but that's really the only reason I would ever want to go back there. I hate this thing so much. Like, spoiler alert, you do have to fight this another time in, like, that freaking abandoned ship. The thing I hate most about this thing is that it pretty much takes the entire life cycle of one energy tank to really, you know, defeat this thing. Or, like, defeat one of its limbs. I hate this thing. And, like, this thing's limbs are so hard to shoot at that... I wonder if I could use seeker missiles on that, now that I think about it, but even then. God, Phazon is depicted as so gross in this game. Like, in the other games, it's just kind of like some weird, funky, or here it's like... I don't like using this word, but it gives almost like a cancerous vibe off, which, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, you know, ugh. What if you just randomly did something in your life and it just gave you that message? Like, kind of like you can now play as Luigi, just like, wow, 75% of all pickups located. You can now view the special ending. Like I randomly just finish eating my dinner, and it just goes 100% of all pickups detected, located. And I start sweating profusely. I don't really care to go to the other areas of this place for now. Unless I find out that I'm really missing an energy tank or something. I well, I may be convinced to go to one of the other landing site, but I know there's something I can only get around with. I can only get with Spider Ball, but I can't remember exactly where it is here. Wow, congratulations on finding 50% of your pickups. This going finding a lost toy. Mother. Wait, there's one thing I really love about this game. I'm not really sure if I'm able to like show it off properly. I could have sworn that there's like once you start reaching like really bad levels of Phazon corruption in game that you like her eyes like start changing color and she starts looking really messed up. It doesn't look like it's showing right now, but I don't know. God, I could never babysit kids because kids are just too messy. Like I've been a kid. I was the child who played with Legos, and my mom would just flat out never go into my room because I was avid Lego builder, and that meant there was always like the really small Legos on the floor. Not always the big ones. Like the big ones you might notice. It was always like the really small ones, like wedged in corners on the ground, just everywhere. Every nook and cranny had a Lego in it. It's so funny. It's like having like a little like bunch of landmines in my room. I miss those times. I miss building. Let's go to anywhere except Skytown. Unfortunately, I can't see the map unless I actively go there. Or unless I go to the galaxy map and do this the annoying way. I want to say there's something around here, question mark? So there might be something around there. It does say fuel gel pool, that sounds pretty suspicious. Let's go to the hangar bay. I'm a certified like I don't think child hater is the right term, but you know, kids are too unpredictable. It's like it's like having to deal with like an insect to me, where it's just like I don't know what you're going to do, and the thought of that you're just a little human that has the capacity for causing human amounts of harm, but also not an adult level of understanding makes me anxious because I don't trust you to not do something horrible. Maybe that's just me saying that because I was really reckless as a child, but like you know, children are just a wild card to me that I personally just don't trust. I mean, I think in babysitting is probably the easiest way to like deal with a child. Just like, wow, hey, you want to watch SpongeBob? Like, I mean, because I mean, quite frankly, if you were to ask me a 23-year-old man, do you want to watch SpongeBob? I'd go yes. SpongeBob and like some like popcorn, like candy even. Like, I'm set for the night. Bedtime at 7? What do you mean? I get to sleep for like 11 hours? Wow. Hmm. Let's see. Like I think I was personally a hard to deal with child, so I just kind of expect that from other people. One time I wanted to see outside my family's like my room's window, so I stood on like this like little heater that was attached to the wall, and well, little did I know that that's not for stepping on, so I completely broke that thing and annoyed my family because then they have to explain to the freaking homeowners like, hey, so our child broke the thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, my family gave me a lot of grief for being hard to deal with. They still give me grief for over how hard I was to deal with. I kind of just deal with it because it's annoying, but I gotta say this is a mechanic I really loved. Kind of wish it appeared later on in the game. I loved the thought of that. Like interest like in Metroid Fusion, the ice missiles do actually get used a little bit for, movement tools, which is it's pretty nice. Or like as a navigation tool. Really all there is here? I hear something. I don't know where something is, but... It's bothering me. Oh. Oh. I roll my eyes at the sight of another missile expansion. Okay, well, I believe I'm going to be able to do something with that weird thing I picked up a little bit later on, so... Okay, now I think I should go back here. There's like some other stuff I need to unlock over here. I don't know what's up with this. Let's see. I believe the path I'm going to is going to have some place where I can drop off the thing I picked up for my ship. It's one of those mechanics that I feel like you only really do like once. Aside from like the Skytown where you actually have to use it to... Let's see. Who designed this place? Chat, should I even bother with that? Do I want that missile? I don't want the missile, but, you know. Ow. Grown. Um. I really don't want these missiles, but like, or I kind of want them, but at this point, it's just kind of like, why does this have to be this difficult? Like, oh yeah, like there's no real point in me even like shooting those things down. You pretty much can't. All this just to do the dumb little puzzle. Come on. I finally die? Grief. Whatever. Alright. I'm not necessarily saying I'm not a completionist, but it's just, from a purely functional standpoint, the missiles, I don't need like 250 missiles by the end of this game. Arguably, I don't need any. Like, I genuinely think you probably don't need any missiles for the final act, aside from just like progression. Numtex, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I mean, I wish I needed all the missiles. If there's one game I really love that lets you really use missiles like more, it's Metroid Dread. Big fan of how you actually have more uses for, like, the storm missiles being expensive actually gives you a good reason to have a lot of missiles by the end of the game. Right. I love just the absolute nonsense that happens in this world. Just all these giant mechs, and that one's purpose is to do that. Ooh, yippee! This was worth it. It's really just something I can't get from this angle. It seems like it. Where would I even go to get it? Otherwise, oh, I know somewhere I need to go. I believe. Oh. Oh, don't look at me. Um, I believe there's like a phasite wall in that room that I fought Ice Guy in. Ice Guy, that's his name. Ice Guy, Robot Guy, and Gendrada. These are the official Nintendo approved names. I don't know how long the stream is going to be because I'm not going to be. I mean, I do need to work tomorrow anyways, but I'm definitely not going to be getting to the end game. And even if I do, I'm definitely not going to be beating it. The final boss, like, I had to beat the final boss once more before the stream, like, before I started this game, just so I could unlock Hyper Mode. And it was really, really, really easy. And it might be really easy now, but also I'm not 100% sure. I already have one more energy tank that I did when I originally started, but or I had one more energy tank that I did when I beat that save file, but let's see. It's here. I believe it's here. They're really gonna make me go all the way over here. Alright. Well, at least this is gonna be pretty easy, I think. Honestly, what I might do, like, I'm only missing one energy tank. What I might do is I might just hunt that one down. Um, just look it up online. I'm pretty sure it's a really easy. Just go on GameFAQs and look up, like, energy tank locations, Metroid Prime 3. Because, quite frankly, I don't always have the time to just, go through everything the organic way. As much as I'd like to. Let's see. Wait, no. Ugh. Hey, leave me alone. Oh god, not this room. Hmm. Okay, I believe that's just a shortcut. I'm gonna go that way when I go back, but... Honestly, I'm realizing one thing that I noticed about this game is that these enemies don't really, well, I guess you could say the same thing about some parts of, like, Metroid Prime. But a lot of these enemies really just kind of, there's no reason to really engage with them after a certain point. I noticed this about Metroid Prime 2 as well. Okay, these guys might be an exception. Honestly, like, yeah, like, especially with the resources, like, I generally don't want to just be spending energy tanks for no good reason. So there's a lot of reason for me to not want to actually address these things, because it's generally more cumbersome to fight them than it is to not. Fortunately, I don't think I can ignore these things. I really should have saved, because this room is going to be annoying. Oh my god. Is that really it? Damn. It is nice, like, especially in RPGs where you get to run from battle. Although, God, sometimes it's just like if you're playing something like Pokemon, like you can equip a smoke ball, but the annoying part is that you had to engage in a battle in the first place. Right. There's nothing really else for me to do here. So that brings me to where are the last. I need 3 more energy cells, so. Connected to hidden fuel gel pumping station. Storage facility. That one. That one is just the game just shrugging at me. I don't know. Okay, so fuel gel pumping? Well, that has to be somewhere around here then. This is a gel processing site. That sounds kind of adjacent to pumping. Honestly, that's why I was so glad that like some Pokemon games just have like a. Honestly, that's really why I'm so glad that like modern Pokemon games actually have like encounters that you can see on the overworld. Because like maybe I just want to run from encounters. Like, is there something so wrong about that? Like, if you're not gonna make if you're like Pokemon has this thing where it's like if you're encounters aren't really fun. So like at that point, why should I be doing them? Or like why should I be forced to do them if they're more of just kind of a humdrum, boring thing? I really wish Pokemon would do a little bit more to make its battles more engaging with wild Pokemon, or make their captures better. But for now, like it's being able to just kind of say no to it or like throw your Pokemon out to like beat them up in the overworld is pretty funny. What exactly is here? Right, this just sends me back to the beginning, but I'm not necessarily sure I want to be all the way back. There might also be something around here. So maybe not. Because this is really the only area that actually has. This is like the only area of the map that actually has fuel gel. So. Fuel gel is connected to hidden fuel gel. Energy cell is connected to hidden fuel gel pumping station. It might be a bit of a difficult time trying to find this one, but I might know where to look. damned if I'm gonna die a really dumb way like that. I gotta say, that's probably the closest I've actually gotten to, like, dying to, like, terminal corruption. I don't really know when the threshold is. Not really interested in finding out, honestly. Hidden fuel gel pumping station. Not there. Well, I guess it might not necessarily be guaranteed to be here, because I think there might be a little bit of fuel gel in the other places. Oh, this is probably it. No? Oh. I guess not. What's here again? Right, this leads to the start of the room. Or that start area. In all honesty, I may end the stream pretty soon. Because I feel like I've played a decent amount. I still can go over the endgame quest soon. Wait. That thing. It does mention a pumping thing. How do I get up there? How do I even get up there from this angle? I think that might be the right answer, but I'll figure out what's going on with this and then I'll end the stream, I think. Because that way I'll have a decent amount of this game for next week. Besides, I'm not 100% sure what I'm playing after this anyways, so giving myself a bit more time to ruminate on that will definitely help me out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I don't really know how much progress I'm gonna make, and I don't really feel like just wandering around aimlessly for now, so. It's ironic, I thought that there was gonna be a lot more of a climactic end to this stream. I thought the Ridley sequence was gonna go a lot longer, but maybe I should be happy I wasn't stuck fighting Ridley for like a solid however long. Although, what I will do is I will, at the very least, go back and get to get to the save station here, because I would use save states, but I feel like they're just gonna make me more confused. Let's see. Wait. Right. So it will be a few more minutes. Hopefully this doesn't get me more lost, but... Actually, wait. Okay. So I'm saying, like, the damage boost in this game is so good. Let's see. Yeah, like, damage boosting is so good in this game that it's kind of ridiculous. Alright. Like, like, in a situation like that, it was actually better to use that than using the space jump. But, anyways, thank you all for watching. Hopefully next couple streams will be getting to the end of the game. For now, hope you all have a nice rest of your night and your week. See y'all next Monday. Bye!